Holly ho, internet. This is the Orpig coming to you, and today I wanted to give you some tips for if you're starting to lift at the gym. So if you're just about to start out going to the gym, here's some helpful tips for you. Okay, number one, that's important, that's in my introduction, is you need to focus on your form and not the weight that you're doing. Okay, you need to leave your ego at the door. Now, I know that maybe a lot of y'all are like me and you're starting out heavy, and so you feel like since you're that heavy, you can start out at a heavy weight, but you can't, especially if this is your first time ever weightlifting, okay? And if this is you returning to the gym and you've been to the gym before, but you're returning to it after a long hiatus like I was, because I took a 10-year break, you can't go in there expecting to just do the same weight that you're doing, or you can't go in there expecting to do a lot of weight because you weigh so much, okay? You need to work on your form. YouTube is an awesome source for fitness, okay? So think about what body parts you're gonna work, think about what exercises you're gonna do, and then go to YouTube and watch videos on proper form. And don't just watch one, watch like 3 or 4 of them for each exercise and get the right form. Because just as much information as there is on YouTube, there's a lot of misinformation out there. So make sure you're getting the right information. If you watch like 3 or 4 videos and they all say the same thing, then you know. If you watch 2 different guys and each guy tells you something different about form for whatever exercise you're looking up, then you probably need 2 more videos to see which one of those was correct, okay? So remember that it's form over weight. Leave your ego at the door. Don't be trying to do all kind of crazy weight, especially when you first start lifting. You're just going to end up hurting yourself or possibly get embarrassed that people do. They put a lot of weight on there. They fail. They get embarrassed in front of everybody, and then they never go back to the gym. And you don't want that to happen, okay? Even though you should never be discouraged. Nobody's there to judge you, okay? People do, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Only your opinion and your view matters. That's the only one, okay? So also remember that if you're there like I was to lose weight, your calorie intake is going to be down, because I know mine was, because that's how you lose weight, right? Less calories, more calories burned. As I started to work out, I got weaker, okay? So if I was used to benching however much, the next time I came, a lot of times I would have to move down in weight. And hey, that's okay. It's all right for you to move. And sometimes it's just a day. Sometimes you just have bad days and your body just doesn't feel like lifting, or you're not into it. Hey, go down in weight, but make sure you keep perfect form. Don't be trying to sacrifice your form just to get that weight up. That's not what's important. What's important is that full repetition, that full range of movement, all the way down, all the way up, not using momentum. Momentum is your enemy when you're lifting. Okay, when you're just doing weightlifting, you're trying to burn calories, you're trying to get in shape, you're trying to define your muscles. Momentum's your enemy. Momentum is your friend when you're doing strength training and you're trying to push up as much weight as possible. Momentum's your friend then, okay? But when you are just trying to better yourself, momentum is your enemy. So just remember that. The next thing is, if you're starting out lifting, you don't need all kind of fancy gear, okay? You're going to see people at the gym with all kind of cool stuff, and they're going with their gym bag and everything. The only reason you need a gym bag is if you're bringing a change of clothes because you're coming from work or you're going to work after the gym. Other than that, you don't need a gym bag. You don't need all this fancy stuff. You definitely don't need straps, okay? Straps are cloth, I guess you would say, material that goes on your wrist that you wrap around the bar, and it helps you to lift heavy weight. When you first start off lifting, you want to just use your grip strength, okay? Those wrist straps are great for when you get to a higher weight level, okay, to where you can't hold it, but you're never going to be able to hold it if you don't work on your grip strength, okay? That is just as important as working out as your grip strength. So you see all these guys with these straps and everything, that's great, but you need to be at a level to where you're using heavy weight, and you should be late into your workout routine, meaning your grip has worn down over time because you've been lifting weight, and you can't grip that weight anymore. Now these assist you to help you kill that muscle even further because you can't pick up the weight, okay? But in the beginning, don't use straps. That is a huge crutch on yourself. You don't want to use straps. You want to build up your grip strength, and the only way you're going to build that up is by picking that weight up, grabbing it and squeezing it and lifting. Either, doing for your back with some rows or lat pull downs or shrugs or deadlift or anything. Just use your straight up grip. So you don't need all that fancy gear, all right? Good pair of earbuds if you like music like I do. A towel. Make sure you bring a towel, especially if you're like me and you're a gym pig and you sweat a lot. You need to be courteous and you need to wipe that equipment down. When you first start off lifting, don't use machines. Okay, machines are a hindrance. They're a crutch. They're a good tool. Don't get me wrong. They are a good tool to utilize, but later on, okay. When you start out, again, do your research on YouTube or ask me. But you should be able to do. My philosophy has always been that I can work every single body part with a set of dumbbells and a bench. You give me a bench and a set of dumbbells, and whatever body part I have to do, I'm going to figure out a workout for it. I'm going to be able to do that. And that's how you should be, okay? You should be able to do every exercise with a dumbbell and bench. One, it works more of your muscles because you have these stabilizer muscles. Like, let's say bench press, right? If you do a Smith machine or a machine bench press, all you're doing is pushing. And that's good to isolate the chest. But you're not working any of your balancing muscles, these small, little bitty stabilizer muscles that you have in order to keep it level as you're pushing that bench. So it's better for you to do dumbbells or barbell even, okay? But with free weights. You want to know how to work out with free weights, okay? This is also going to give you extensive knowledge on when somebody's on your machine and it's time for you to work out that body part or do that exercise. Now, you know what? I'm not relying on that machine. I'm not dependent on that because I can work this body part doing just grabbing me a set of dumbbells and going at it. Okay, so it's real important that you know enough exercises on your own that you can not rely on machines. Make sure that you pick up your weights. That's a big one. That's a big pet peeve of mine. Pick up your weights. Your time is not more important than anybody else's. Okay? You're at the gym. I never understood that. You're at the gym to be healthy and to be more fit, but yet you're lazy because you can't pick up your weight. There are old people who work out at the gym. There are little bitty women who probably weigh as much as 245s, all right? They weigh 90 pounds or less. My wife was one of them, okay? They're picking up half their body weight just to move your crap off of a bar that you were too lazy to do because you want to you got to hurry up and move to your next exercise, or because you want everybody to see how much you just lifted, like, ooh yeah, look at me, I just lifted all that weight and I'm gonna leave it there and you can pick it up, scrub. No, don't let me catch you at my gym leaving weight on the bar because I'm gonna call you out on it. Okay, I hate that beyond all belief. Okay, pick up your weights. Don't be lazy. Do not be lazy at the gym of all places because you're just going to piss people like me off. And then the last thing is they always have people at the gym that want to help, right? That run around and are KIA, as we call them, right? Know it all. KIAs run all over the gym and they want to tell you how to work out. They want to tell you what works best for them, okay? The real people, the people who have the knowledge, do not volunteer it to you. Okay, you're at the gym, you're working out, you're doing great. Okay, we applaud everybody at the gym because you were there trying. But no matter how messed up your form is, no matter how bad I see you incorrectly using a machine or something, I am never going to offer you advice. I am never going to offer you help because that is you. And if you want to do that, then by all means, you go ahead. And with the crazy stuff I seen on YouTube, you might have seen it on YouTube or Instagram with somebody working out that way telling you this is how you get great abs or this is how you work your butt. So nobody's going to help you. So if you watch everybody or you feel that you need help, don't interrupt somebody when they're in the middle of a exercise. But people will always help you. People like me will always help you if you ask for it. But if you don't ask for it, I'm not going to volunteer it to you because I am not a KIA at the gym. Okay? I do what I feel is right. By no means do I know everything, but I do what I feel is right. I do what I think has worked. And, when you see somebody who has a body or the strength that you want, or like me, when I see somebody working out and they are cut or they are really strong, I watch them to see what they're doing. I watch them to give myself ideas of maybe I need to start doing that. Maybe, okay, you know what? I wasn't going all the way up with it when I did it. I was only going like halfway trying to isolate the muscle. Maybe I need to do that more. Oh, okay. So it gives you different ideas by watching people. But, of course, you got to watch who you look at because even guys that are huge and big, a lot of times they do things that I just kind of raise my eyebrow at. But it works for them. So at the same time, it's like, maybe I need to try that, okay? So don't be afraid to ask, but just don't interrupt somebody in the middle of their set. But people at the gym will always always help you out. No matter how big or intimidating or angry they look, okay, that's just their mindset to get in the mode to pick up that weight. They will always be there to help you, okay? So I'm the Orpig. I hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck on your journey if you're starting to lift at the gym. I know I love it. It's very addicting. Be sure you subscribe, like the video, leave me any comments or anything, or if you got any questions, by all means, feel free to ask. All right, I'll see you next time. Hey, if you stuck around, it's time for another What's on My Set List? So today's song is brought to you by, or made me think of, because of my friend Brandon, or Brutus Von Hammer as he's known, because he's always putting up pictures of Avenged Sevenfold, and I like them as well. One of my songs that I've got on my set list is Nightmare, among many others. It's a heavy metal, hard-hitting song. I'll put the link in the description. Be sure you check out the band if you don't know about them, because they are a good heavy metal, hard rock band that has multiple songs, entire CDs that are good to work out too. So check them out. Let me know if you like anything in your set list to work out, and I'll see you again.